which are there in the website, like ma'am has explained to you, right? Okay. So I believe everyone has their handouts, and yes, be ready with your handouts. I think handout link has also been shared by ma'am. Okay. So let's start. Yes. What is it, Kunal? Okay, let me check. Very good evening. Can we have this question and answer session in the end of the class, if you guys don't mind? Because we'll start the session. It's already, um, yeah, it's already 7:43. Let's see what this guy is asking. Okay. So if you have any questions, guys, you can type in the chat. Okay. So I just joined in the chat box now. So let me see if you have any. Can you please share the handout again? Uh, yes. Um, the handout link. Let me check. Yes, this is the handout link. Copy link address. Okay, those who have just joined, that is the handout link which I've just shared. Okay. Yes. So let's quickly start the session, guys. Today is the first class of reading. Actually, it starts from listening. Every day is a new module, so don't worry about it. So, so if you just be with us for 4 weeks, definitely you'll complete all the modules. Okay. Yes. Let me quickly share my screen so that we'll see what slides we are going to discuss today. So, okay. If you can see my screen, can you type yes? I just shared my screen now. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. The session duration is, yes, it is 40 to 45 minutes. Okay. So yes, we'll start now. We'll end the session by 8:30. Okay. So today is reading, and reading. What is reading all about? Reading is all about, like, you know, it's comprehension passages. So it's not, many students ask me for the first time, those who don't know or those who have never like knew what is reading all about in IELTS, they would ask, sir, is reading passages is what we need to do? No, you need to read the passage and answer the question too. Okay, it's not just reading a paragraph by uttering it. No, it is actually answering passages. What are those passages? Comprehension passages. I think we all have done these comprehension passages in our life, isn't it? Like when we were in schooling, or even when we were in intermediate, okay, in +2, okay, even some people have done in graduation also, isn't it? So comprehension passages, but not those comprehension passages what we have done in which is Indian syllabus. It is Cambridge syllabus, because IELTS comes from Cambridge. Okay. So the passages will be little, obviously little difficult. Okay, difficult in the sense, those who are from international syllabus, for them it will be easy, because they have been doing it, that IGCSE syllabus or Cambridge syllabus, so for them it will be a cakewalk. But those who are from Indian syllabus, like say, state syllabus or any other local syllabus of India, okay, You have to just know what are the tricks and turns and how a Cambridge syllabus passage is all about. But usually you have some set of questions. Okay. So what are those set of questions? You'll have like MCQs, identifying information, matchings. Okay. Flow chart, diagram, short answers. Okay. And you have in academic reading, you have three long passages or three passages. Okay. And the entire time for reading is 60 minutes. Okay. So 60 minutes, you need to answer 40 questions altogether. Okay. That means you need to answer for example, if you're writing a paper-based test, you need to answer those 40 questions and also jot down the answers in the answer sheet. So everything you have to do it in the entire 1 hour. Okay. But in listening, they give extra time. So listening, so those who have done listening, I told you, right? It's like 25 to 30 minutes is the audio goes on, and extra 10 minutes is given. But here in reading, you don't have extra time to jot down the answers in the answer sheet for paper-based test. And for computer-based test, there's no extra time. I mean, obviously here also there is no extra time given here in reading. So everything you need to type it over there itself, okay, and submit the answer. So that is the only difference between computer-based and paper-based test. Paper-based test, you have to separately write it in the answer sheet, which resembles your OMR sheet when you have done your graduation or when you've done your exams, right? It resembles the OMR sheet, which is called as answer sheet. Okay. So the types of questions are these. Mostly you'll get these kind of things, matching sentences, summary, fill in the blanks, and all. And text, these text month means these passages or these are the entire passage is derived from journals, magazines, of newspapers. Okay. And these newspapers and journals are differently from Britain, because this paper is coming from Cambridge, isn't it? Obviously the articles from these journals are taken out, and then they make it as a passage. And these are not any you know made up stories or a Cinderella story or a Harry Potter story. These are all facts. So you have some data, people, okay, names, all these things. Okay, so these are real facts. Okay, so obviously articles are made on real facts, right? I mean, written on real facts. So this is what you need to remember. Okay, and all these articles are from Britain. So if you read BBC articles more, because you're in a process of to write or clear IELTS, isn't it? So that will help you. So read articles of BBC, read articles of Britain. Okay, listen to documentaries in BBC. Okay, this will definitely help you out. Okay, to get higher band scores. And all the topics are of general interest, deal with issues which with appropriate. Like no need to have a special knowledge on it, but yes, it's about a general thing which you know. It's not like very deep inside the article where you won't understand things. No, obviously articles are published in such a way that the common people understand it and read it, isn't it? So newspapers are for those things only, to make to explain things which are too known to public, isn't it? So general interests. So a passage may be written in a variety of styles. Like obviously the passages are of narrative, descriptive. Okay, don't worry about it. What it is all about. All you need to focus on keyword. That is what the question in the keywords. Text may contain non-verbal material such as diagrams, graphs, and illustrations. And obviously, if text contain technical terms, simple glossary is provided. For example, see, even if you come across a vocabulary which you're not aware of, or a terminology which you're not aware of, if you read the entire sentence, you'll actually come across it. You'll know it. There is no need to refer a dictionary. Obviously in the examination you're not going to take a dictionary anyways. Any gadget is not allowed. Okay, so obviously mobile phones, your watches, everything you need to keep outside. Okay, so let's come back here. So yes, so whatever, even if the difficult vocabulary also comes, don't need to worry about it. That's what he's saying. Just read the sentence and read the context, you'll understand it. Okay. Then reading is like, please discuss 40 questions, and each question consists, I mean, like is worth of 1 point. That is 40 points. Okay. And how these 40 points are calculated into band scores are in this way. For example, if you get 30 to 32 correct answers, you will get 7 bands. If you get 32 to 33 to 34, you'll get 7.5. 37 to 38, 8.5. 39 to 40. That means even if you make out of 40 questions, one answer wrong, then also you'll get 9 band score. Okay. So this is the way the band scores are given according to your correct answers. Okay. So 40 questions, 9 bands. Okay. So your aim should be always about 7 bands. That is, you should be like not you should not make more than 10 mistakes. That's what I believe. Don't make more than 10 mistakes. Obviously, you know that you have to be very 100% sure about, yes, first two sections and last section might be little difficult, because the reason is first two texts, I mean first two sections, which has one passage, isn't it? So each section has one passage. So first passage will be easier than the second one. Second one will be easier than the third one, and third one will be a little difficult. The difficulty comes from the paraphrasing of the questions. Okay. So sometimes the questions also will give you little that time to think. So the third passage is always a little difficult than other two. So the maximum scoring points, you have to get it from the first two sections. Be 110% sure about the first two sections. And doesn't mean that third section you should not be. Yes. So, and like in listening, I told you, even in reading also, there is no negative marking. That means you will not leave any question unattended. So no negative marking, don't leave any question unattended, because sometimes a guesswork, even if you don't get the blank or that question, you can guess it. Okay, this might be the answer, let me guess it and write, because that guesswork can get you a right answer, maybe, isn't it? So there is a 25% of chance to get it right. So guesswork is very important, and because there is no negative marking, try to answer all of them. Okay. Then the types of questions in reading are short answers, identifying information, identifying writer's view in yes or no and true or false not given, sentence completion, summary, note, table, diagram, matchings, okay, and multiple choice questions. Okay, so mostly these are the 10 to 12 type of questions where you will be given in these. I mean, you have to answer these 40 questions. Okay, so definitely, reading is all about skimming and scanning. So, what is skimming? Skimming is nothing but once you get your paper or once you jump into your reading, just skim the entire text once. Just read a proofreading, like the entire thing in 2 to 3 minutes. I know 2 to 3 minutes is it's quite less, Yes, up to, don't take more than 4 minutes again. Okay, so just do a quick skimming. Just go through the text. What is the heading all about? Okay, what is the first paragraph or last paragraph or paragraph all about? So I have heard in some, some book, Vivekananda said somewhere, he used to do like just reading the heading, first page and last page. He used to understand the entire context of the reader, writer's view. Okay, so yes, definitely by reading the heading and the first paragraph, last paragraph, definitely you'll understand, because obviously the writer is going to explain in first and last paragraphs a lot about the text. So definitely that understanding is always there. But if you can skim the entire text very fast, okay, in 3 to 4 minutes, that would be good. And then scanning is nothing but when you know where you can find, okay, this question's answer can be, I can find it in this second paragraph or the B paragraph. Okay, let me go there. Then you will scan for the detail. Okay, with the help of keywords. Like I told you, keywords play a very, very important role in reading, and obviously in listening also. So always underline when you have a, when you're doing a paper-based test. Yeah, definitely you can underline things in the question. What are the keywords? And you can also underline keywords from the passage also, definitely. So, but many students when I might ask question. So, what about in computer-based? What about in CBT? Well, how can there also you can highlight things? And one advantage in over there is also there in computer based is your passage will be on your left hand side and questions will be on the right hand side. Okay, so both you can joggle. So that is one advantage, and one advantage in paper-based test is you can underline. So both has its own advantages. Okay, again, I don't recommend this is only you need to do or this that one only you need to do, because Ubergrad is giving this AI-based test, isn't it? So definitely you'll have an hands-on experience on how a computer-based test will go on. By after doing, for example, last week people have attended listening. So when you've done your sectional test by now, you would know, isn't it, what kind of or the assessment test which happened on the Saturday, isn't it? You might know how it had gone, isn't it? So how the computer-based test is now, take a printout of something, I mean a passage or a listening paper. Try to do it on the paper. So you decide at the end of the 4 weeks, after the end of the 4 weeks, which one is better for you. It's not that your sir is going to tell, or you're not going to ask anyone which one is better for me. No, you're going to decide yourself. Is computer based test easy for you or paper based test easy for you? For me, both are one and the same, strategies are the same, only the interface is different. Okay, if you ask me, everything is the same. Okay, let's see. Skimming and scanning is what we need to do. Yes. So read the passage, focus on nouns, verbs. So usually you should like underline or focus. Obviously, when you're doing a paper-based test, underline the names of people. Whenever a name is coming, that means something important. Okay, mostly name of the scientist or name of the people who's or what that person is talking about. Okay, or after question mark, something the author is questioning over there in the passage. After the question mark, there might be some important thing. That sentence you can underline, and power pack words like moreover, however. Okay, uh, but these kind of words that which the author is trying to say something after it. So that can be an important sentence, from where you can get these information. These are all tips, for reading again, end of the day. Okay, and name of places also, all these are nouns, isn't it? Yes. So don't get lost in the details while skimming the passage. So don't get see, it depends upon the keywords. Simply, if you really like how to solve a puzzle, definitely you like reading. If you like puzzles, you will definitely like reading, because it's all about keywords. You just play with the keywords, you just search the keywords in the passage, and paraphrase the answer and get the question and done it. All you need to be very careful is, you need to be very careful of the words, how many words you need to write. What are the words? For example, is it no more than 2 words or no more than 3 words, no more than 1 word or a number? So these are instructions. So every question type every question type has an instruction. Without reading the instruction, don't even touch the questions. I always tell everyone, okay, please don't do the questions without reading the instruction. If the instruction is not read by you and you didn't understand what to do, instead of writing 2 words, you wrote 3 words. For example, pink and blue you wrote. Instead of writing, obviously in the text it is there pink and blue, and obviously you thought, okay, pink and blue is the right answer, you wrote. So even though the answer is there, pink and obviously pink, blue, those are the 2 words which the AI requires, but you have entered another third word where it's when it says no more than 2 words. So it is incorrect, you didn't follow the instructions. So you have to be very precise with the instructions, because if you don't follow the instructions, not only AI, even the manual correction, obviously the one who's correcting the paper will not give the mark. So follow the instructions. If it is no more than 2 words, write only 2 words. Okay. It's no more than 2 words means the answer can be 1 word and 2 word also. Okay. So that is again, when you start doing it, you'll come to know. If it is no more than 1 word, obviously the answer will be 1 word. If it is no more than 3 words, the answer can be 1 word, 2 word, and 3 words also. Okay, so mostly it would be 3 words if it is saying 3 words, but sometimes the answer can be 1 word and 2 word also. So up to 3 words. No, so that is what the instruction is. Okay, so don't cross the word limit when it is saying that it is no more than 2 words or 1 word or 3 words. Sometimes even a number also will be there. Okay, so that when you start doing it, you'll understand how a number will come and all. Okay, Yes, you must only write words from the passage. Make sure that you're spelling correctly. Guys, this is very, very important. Every time students make mistakes, I mean, the test takers do mistakes, silly mistakes. It's not that they don't know the spelling, because they are in a hurry. Even sometimes they have to copy from the passage. See, the word will be there in the passage, exactly the answer will be there in the passage. So all you need is, you need to write the correct spelling. If you mistype it when you're typing it, or if you write it wrong spelling, definitely the examiner is not going to give you the mark, because end of the day, it's an English examination. That too, it's an international English examination, right? So definitely your spellings are checked. Okay, so be very careful. Mostly students lose, or the test takers lose marks because of spellings. I strongly believe this, and this is not because they don't know spelling. This is the carelessness. So once you've written the spelling, please just check it. Okay. Yes. You shouldn't re-paraphrase or paraphrase the words from the passage to answer the question. It's not required again. If you write too many words and spell incorrectly, you will be marked wrong. Okay. So definitely, what he's trying to say in the last but one point is, re-paraphrase the words means whatever the word is there in the, for example, those two words are, for example, pink, blue are the correct answer. You should write exactly like that. Don't re-paraphrase it again, he's saying. Okay. Or don't change the course of the word. Okay. Or don't add ing, lys to it according to your convenience. If you are adding something, means that answer is wrong. So that means there is a different answer. You need to actually find out. Okay. So after writing the answer in the blank, for example, read the sentence. That will get you the correctness of the entire sentence. Okay. So these are again some of the instructions. You can just, I'll give you 2 minutes to read by yourself. It's understandable. You can go through it. Okay. No worries. We can go to the passage. We can start the passage directly. We'll jump into the ocean. Okay. So once you start doing it, once you read the instructions, you will definitely understand. Just read the instruction, then start the question. That is what I always tell. Okay. So I want you to do the same thing. So first we are going to do short answer type. So these are one of the types of questions you get it in um, reading. Okay. So the tips are, obviously, answer appears in the same order as text. Okay. So usually it comes in order, is saying. Okay. It won't go back. For example, the first answer started in second paragraph. Third answer will come after that. Fourth, like that. Okay. So it comes in order. Okay. Look at and understand the questions before you start reading the text. What is the question actually asking? So read the question carefully and then start essaying. And then word limit is very important. And then answer the text. Keywords in the question will normally be nouns or noun phrases. When you find out keywords, always think synonyms and phrases. Okay. So don't go into this nouns and noun phrases, because you might get confused. So just go to the keywords and then find out what is the answer is. See, nouns are nothing but, again, name of a person, place, things, isn't it? Okay. So he's saying that, but sometimes even it can be 2 words, 3 words, isn't it? So just go through the passage and the questions, and that's it. So with the keywords in the question, you will just find out in the passage. For example, we have a passage, small passage. See, usually the passage won't be this small. I have just reduced it to show how short answers will be. Okay, I've chosen that particular passages or paragraphs to just tell you. But the passage length will be like 4 to 5 paragraphs. Okay, that would be easily 600 to 900 words. Okay, so let's see what how to answer this. So I will not tell you anything. I'll give you just 6 minutes to answer. Usually, you should take 1.5 minutes to the question, but you can take up to 2 minutes and answer these three questions. So your time starts now. I want you to answer these three questions and type the answer in the chat box. Ma'am, do we have any poll for this, or they can give the answer in the chat box itself? Ma'am, are you there? Okay, no issues. So you can start doing the questions and answer it in the chat box. I want all the three answers. Okay, let's see how many of you will get the right answer. Your time starts now. Yeah. So 6 minutes is what you get. I think you guys will do it in 3 minutes. So after you get the answer, please type it in the chat box, all the three at the same time. Okay. So check for the keywords and try to solve the answer. And also follow the instructions. So the instruction here is answer the questions with no more than 2 words. So the answer can be 1 word or 2 words. Okay. So the answer can be up to 2 words. That's it. Okay, those who have got the answers, please type in the chat box, please. And those who are still doing it, you have 2 minutes left. I want maximum participation, guys. I want your answers, guys. Can you please type it in the chat box? Okay, I got very good. I like the participation. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, most of you have given the right answer. Yes, all of you have given the right answer. Okay, almost everyone, everyone. Okay, so I just wanted to say one thing. I know you just have typed it because you don't know like whether you type a capital letter or a small letter. See here, there is no capital, right? So write the same way it is. Okay. Only if the fill in the blank starts in the or the blank starts in the starting. I mean, these are not fill in the blanks. These are short answer questions again. Yes. If the question is starting, the blank is in the starting, then the word which is coming for the first, I mean, the answer would be the capital letter. Okay. By the way, in IELTS for listening and reading, you can write everything in blocks. For example, 1 to 40 questions in blocks. If you have a problem, so which one to write capital, which one not to write capital. See, usually capital letters are what the starting of the sentence, if the blank is there, or if the answer is name of a person, place, or a thing, right? All the proper nouns. So those letters, the starting letter should be capital. But if you have the problem of identifying what are the proper nouns, just write everything in blocks, 1 to 40 questions for listening and reading both. You can do that, and it is accepted. Okay, so yes, the first answer is blue whale, second is blubber, third is bowhead whales. Very good. So which animal has most fat? What is the keyword here? The keyword is most fat. Okay, obviously animal, we're talking about some animal, right? So blue whale has the most fat, isn't it? So blue whale is the answer. Blue whale. Okay, it is there in the first sentence itself, and it is coming in sequence. The second one, second answer will come after that. Okay, what is the tissue of marine animals that is rich with fat called? So what is the answer? The answer lies here. Will begin with blubber, the fat rich tissue belonging to marine mammals that has blah blah blah. So this is again the extra explanation given. So we got the keywords, isn't it? The keywords are what? Tissue. So we got tissue, which is what? Rich, isn't it? Rich word we already got, and rich in what? Obviously, with fat, isn't it? So fat is also there. And what is that tissue is asking? Definitely, it will be blubber. And whenever you find a unique word or a unique vocabulary, definitely that might be, or there might be a chance for that vocabulary of being an answer. I'm not telling it will be 100%. Again, there is a 70 to 80% of chance. So what will you do is you'll underline these things. Okay. Okay. Yes. So when you underline, whenever you come across a new word or a new vocabulary, that can be a chance to be a, the answer or answer to a question. So blubber is the second one, and third one is bowhead whales, which comes in the last paragraph. I mean, the next paragraph, which is in waters further north live bowhead whales, and they survive frosty. So frosty is actually cold waters. Frosty conditions means cold waters. And what is he talking about? A thick layer of fat survive of cold waters. Which animal is it? Bowhead whales. So the keywords are here for the last one is frosty. Frosty remote waters, isn't it? So remote is extra word given, but cold waters are nothing but frosty waters. Okay, so because of keywords, through these keywords, definitely we can actually solve, we can get even 9 bands in reading. Okay, so all you need is you need to concentrate on keywords, and keywords sometimes will not be directly, okay, not this easy. Okay, because we have just started now, and it is not what I made or a passage like this. It is one of the passages from the old exams. But again the first passage will be easier, second passage will be little tougher than the first one. I told you that it will go on section by section. The intensity increases section by section. I'm really happy that you all got correct answers, most of you, everyone. Okay, let's go to the next one also. Let's see. So, peanut allergy is there, and you have one, two, three paragraphs. Okay, three paragraphs, and you have four questions to answer. I'll give you 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, your time starts now. So it is peanut allergy. Those who are not able to access, those who have just joined the call, I'll give you the link to access the handout. Let me see where the link is. So those who have just joined, that is the link address for the handout. Please go to the handout and access the entire passage, which has three paragraphs about peanut allergy theory backed up by new research. So there are four questions, and I'm giving you 6 minutes. Please answer it. Okay. These are also short answer questions. Let's see how many of you will get it correct. And your time already started to answer this. So read carefully the answer. This will be little tricky than the previous one because the intensity increases, right? Yes. So it is 1.2 peanut allergy. So I wanted to answer these four questions, and the entire passage you can access it in the handout link. So the question number is 1.2. So are we all on the same page? Okay, don't give me the answers, Varma. I want all the answers at the same time. Varma, Uday, and Dhruv. Okay, and please read the instruction first, and please do the answers, everyone. How to access the handout? I just forwarded the link for the handouts, guys. Uh, I'm just pasting it again in the chat box. So that is the handout link. So handout link has been done, has been given. I want all the four answers at same go. Okay, don't give me one at one time and second at the other time. Okay. Okay, sir. Hyphen words are one word or two words. Hyphenated words are one word only. Hyphenated words are considered as one word. This is not the link. Yeah, in the website only you will get the handout. Guys, in the website only you'll get the handout. You need to go to the handout. Uh, See, after going to the website, when you sign in, you will be directed to the handout. Okay. Otherwise, those who are not able to access it now, those who have just joined, can you take a pic of this? Please take a screenshot of this. Every those who are not able to do it, please. Yes, Vaishnavi, please take a pic of this. Everyone, please take a pic of this page and this page also. Okay, we are doing 1.2. 1.3 will be a homework. So if you have doubts in 1.3 after that, definitely we'll do it. Or if we have time after this, 1.2, we'll do that too. Okay. Yes, definitely. Yes. So this is what we were discussing, peanut allergy. And many of you have given the answers also. Okay, Bhargavi, second answer, is it number 5 or FIV5? Some of you have given the second answer. Okay. So whatever it is there, you should not change the course of the answer or the text or the word. Okay, you need to write exactly. If it is number, you have to write the same number. If it is word, you have to write the same thing. You should not write, you should not change the course of the word. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, let's discuss. What is the number of children that the New England Journal of Medicine studied? So, how many people studied? It is yes, definitely. Obviously, everyone has given the right answer. It is 550. It is already there in the first paragraph. The New England Journal of Medicine study looked at 550 children deemed prone to developing peanut allergy. So, how many people developed? I mean, obviously, this thing, peanut allergy thing, they studied on 550. So, the answer should be number 550. Okay. So you should not change the course of the answer. Like for example, FIV 500 and FIFT by 50. No, you should not write it in words if it is not in words. If it is in words, you'll write it in words. For example, the second answer, which I was telling for many of you guys, it is at what age the child stop eating peanuts for a year if it has consumed peanut snacks within the first 11 months of life. So at what age? So here our keyword is at what age. So the what age, what it is usually. So many of you have given the right answer. It is 5 years. Okay. So it is there in the first sentence. The new study suggests the child has consumed peanut snacks within 11 months of life. Then at the age of 5, they can afford stop eating the food entirely for a year and maintain no allergy. So at what age is 5? So 5 is the answer. FIVE5. It should not be number 5. Okay. Am I clear here, guys? Because in the passage it is given as FIV as word. You will write it as word itself. Okay. You will not change the course of the word. What part of the infants remain protected for a long lasting period? So what part of the instant? So majority is the answer, and majority of you guys have given the right answer, and here it lies in the second sentence. Like you can see, the first answer came here, second answer came in here, and the third answer is coming in the third sentence or the second sentence. It is coming in sequence, isn't it? So, um yes, lead author professor blah 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 said that research clearly demonstrate the majority of infants did in fact remain protected, and the protection was long lasting. So our keywords are long lasting. So long lasting word we got it, isn't it? So from there we'll actually go into the detail. Okay, we got that keyword. So what is the question again? What part of the infants remain protected? So mostly students think which part is it, which body part they think, but no, it is not body part here. It is majority of infants. Okay, so it's talking about some, one portion, or what portion of it. So majority of the infants. So answer is majority. Okay, then fourth one, what is the illness that 20,000 babies in UK and US combined are diagnosed with each year? So what is the illness is asking? So it is very, very direct here, peanut allergy. So peanut allergy is what with actually they were suffering from. Okay, so the answer is, last one is peanut allergy. Okay, yes. Okay, so what's it? They have asked exactly two words. Yes. So see, the answer can be two words and one word also, and or also number. Here there is a number also, isn't it? So first answer is a number. Second, third, and fourth are words. So the answer can be one word, two word, and or a number. Okay. Yes, but they are asking exactly two words, right, sir? No, not exactly two words. See, uh, See, questions with exactly two words or a number means, so not exactly. I'm sorry, there's a mistake in typing here in the instruction. Up to two words. So not exactly two words. So the answer can be like I explained you in the starting of the thing itself. If the answer is three words, the answer can be one word, two word, and three words also. In the same way, when the answer is asking up to two words, it can be the answer can be one word and two words also. I hope this is clear. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's yes. So I want you to answer the 1.3 education industry reviving up. You have the handouts with you. If you have any questions, definitely we'll look into it later. So read the passage carefully because it's a big passage. We have given the entire passage here. So try to have a hands-on experience how how to answer these short questions. Okay, for this long or lengthy passage. Okay, it's lengthy, but yes, it's quite easy to answer, believe me. Okay, so it's not at all difficult. Read the instructions carefully here. No more than three words. The answer can be one word, two word, or three words, but here there is no number, guys, so obviously numbers won't come. Okay, so the answer will be in words only. So read the instructions carefully. Answer 1.3 and 1.4. That is your homework, or you can take it as a as a challenge to do the reading. Okay, so do 1.3 and 1.4. If you have any questions, we'll discuss it tomorrow, and answers are also available out there. Okay, so most of you are asking, give me the link, give me the link. Yes, already the link has been provided by ma'am. Definitely I'll ask ma'am to even again forward the link and show you how to access or go to the handouts thing. Okay, so do this 1.3 and 1.4. Okay, yes, sir, give us more tips on understanding and paraphrasing words. Those are very difficult ones in this reading test. Okay, definitely once you start doing things, you will understand how to paraphrase words. And one thing I wanted to answer, even Sai Kumar was asking from a longer time, right? Yes, Sai, I wanted to read more articles. So the understanding of the passage is very important. The understanding of the context is also important sometimes. And also here, not only tips. See, tips only are, only for certain extent you can get it. You know, for example, I told you, like, coming in sequence. It will come in sequence. For example, the short answers where you have done this, isn't it? It came in sequence, isn't it? First answer, it came in the first paragraph at the first part of the sentence. Second answer came in the second paragraph of the first part of the, I mean, first sentence of the second paragraph. Third answer came in the next, you know. So in the, it is coming in sequence. This is one of the tip, for short answers. And for other question types, you're going to discover. Okay, definitely. Once we are doing it, we have 4 more days, isn't it? So, but one thing I wanted to tell everyone is, to answer reading effectively, please start develop reading habit. I know this is a high time now. Sir, we have not done in our, when we were studying schooling and colleges and stuff. Not done in ages. Now you're asking me to do it, but you have to do it, because the understanding of reading is what you will actually get to it. But definitely keywords play a major role. But to get the keyword also, definitely you need to understand the context, isn't it? So one thing you will do it from today is, obviously, keep a time for up to two months, to write an examination. Okay, in these 2 months, every day 1 hour you'll set for reading. Read any article. And where to get articles, guys? It's you're living in 21st century now, on Android century, right? Obviously everything is there in this internet era. So read BBC articles. Read articles, even if you type in the, Firefox, at the down, you'll have so many articles. You just need to click on the article and read it. Okay, read articles, obviously in English, obviously. Okay, so read. This is what you'll get, and reading articles will actually solve you this, this understanding of it. Okay, so one show the 1.4 question. Vancouver. So 1.4 question, or the passage is Vancouver. Okay, guys. Okay, how much time shall we attempt 1.3 questions? Okay, time, I'm not asking any time as of now. But each question don't take more than 2 minutes, as you just started, don't take more than 2 minutes each for each question. That much I can say. But in the real-time examination, you have to do it in 1.5 minutes each question. 1.5 into 40, how many minutes? If I'm not wrong, it is 60 minutes. So you have to do within, because sometimes in the paper based test, even you have to jot down the answer in the answer sheet. For that also, extra 4 minutes you need to take. 4 to 5 minutes you need to take, isn't it? So everything you need to do it in that 60 minutes only for paper based test, isn't it? So definitely reading has a time constraint, but you can even solve it, do it really really well. Even you can score 7 bands in reading really, with, some of these tactics. What are these tactics? First two sections are easier than the third one, right? So make sure you are 100% sure of the first two questions. Don't leave any answer and any question unattended. Don't leave any blank. Okay, just attempt everything and guess everything, and be 110% sure of first two sections. And last section, definitely you'll answer everything there also. Even if you are 60 to 70% sure also, then also it easily gets 7 bands, I'm telling you. But our aim should be always 7 plus bands. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I want you to do 1.3 and 1.4, and also after doing the questions, answers are also available over there in a handouts. If you have any doubts with the handouts and accessing the answers, you can ask them. Okay, so that's all for today. Let's meet in tomorrow's class and discover more question types, and uh, see how it goes. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye bye, and take care, and come up with more questions. Okay, yeah. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm hearing.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Bye, guys. Bye.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank If you have any queries, you can ask me now. Let's just